evening of the morning rare. The elbow found out, I don't know how. We know they tried to lock us up that night, and we were ready for a fight. Terry come on to the air routine. He said the people were waiting for us in. Down at the Blackboard they were there in force, and he was right of course. Give it some Margie, Margie, giving it all a chat. He used to give us some Margie, Margie. Now what do you think of that? You up? Better change the song. They said to tell us that the kids are wrong. They give him one more Sunday night to get it right. That was a night when the girls all cried. That was the night that he said goodbye. Cause no matter who paid him, Terry never told us a lie. He only gave us some Margie, Margie, giving us plenty of chat. He used to give us some Margie, Margie. Now what do you give us some Margie, Margie. Like to give us plenty of chat. They used to give us some Margie, Margie. Now what do you think of that? Not alone.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Rebel Songs Podcast, episode 98. So fucking close to episode 100. I can't think of anything special for the 100th episode that I should do. If you have any ideas, let me know. I currently don't have anything to give away, so that's not going to happen. So that was Cock Sparrer. I'm sure most of you know that band. That was for Emily and Delight, who both requested that some time ago, but I was not able to play it until now. They are definitely one of my favorite bands of all time, and I'm gonna play another track up next. The whole set coming up next is really fucking good, and I've seen that some of you have been getting your Rebel Songs t-shirts in the mail. I still haven't not gotten mine.
It can't be right what I'm reading here. No one believes in all the stuff no more. Our ideas don't see eye to eye. Get your press with a bucket full of lies, telling everybody every word is true. One day soon they're gonna say through you. Oh listen now, I got your number. You can fool some people some part of the time. I got your number. I ain't ever gonna tell that particular party line. There'll be some people gonna back you up. I don't come here for moral support. Don't you ask no favors from me. I don't believe in charity.
tranquilize. You can fucking say this is all you are. Can't you see what you become? Too afraid to take a stand. Don't wanna take it up too far. Why can't you be a fucking man? Blame it all on them.
I've had enough. Your time is up. Walking circles with your mouth. That's just bullshit. Pour it out. Without a doubt, you took yourself out. You took yourself out. Leave while you still can. Just get the fuck out.
That's all you are. Can't you say what you become? Too afraid to take a stand. Don't wanna take it up too far. Why can't you be a fucking man? Blame it all on all the hope is gone. All trust is lost. Quit before you're done. You won't accept the cost. That's all you are. Life is just built to exhaust. Blame it all on them. Nothing ever is your fault. Pointing fingers till you claim your bullshit that you might have fallen. And then one holidays I'll throw. Sit by yourself alone. Pretending that was nothing you could do. And that's all you are. Can't you see what you become? Too afraid to take a stand. Don't wanna take it out too far. A coward in a broken soul. Why can't you be a fucking man? Blame it all on them. I bought a pistol and I'm gonna use it. I got martial arts in my hand. Two motherfuckers are gonna die. You went behind my back for what was mine. The kill was dripping down her legs. And you're gonna die for a dead leg. I'm smelling cut, pathetic wreck. Bad for the carnival. Two midgets are fucking slime. Your face is gone, it's all blown up. One shot, two shots. Bodies laying in the mud. I shot you down. You cheat on me. You made me mad. I shot you down. Gave you both all my love. I shot you down. Now you're dead in public. I shot you down. I shot you down. I just shot you down. I shot you down. The last one out is coming down. Crucifies me upside down. Cause the countdown is expired. I'm running out of time. Watch the space, but it just behind. Fuck you all. I'm gonna get my mind slipping away. I sacrifice throwing more. Alone in the bus stop station, just feeling frustration. Increasing hate, it's been out to new hallucinations. Can you make it shatter? Shatter the word of trust. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. And nothing's left for me. So run, 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 run away. Farewell my wasted days. Farewell my so-called home. Home sweet hell, sweet misery. Home sweet hell. Time to say farewell my wasted days. Farewell to hate, it's when up to new hallucinations. Can you make it shatter? Shatter the world of trust. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. And nothing's back away. So run, 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 run away. Farewell my wasted days. Farewell my so-called home. My so-called home, sweet hell, sweet misery. Home, sweet hell. Time to say farewell my wasted days. Farewell my so-called home. My so-called home, sweet hell, sweet misery. I won't stick here all alone. Nothing's left to say, so I run away. I'll turn my back and run away. Nothing's left to say, I'm dying every day. Home sweet hell, sweet misery.
Alright, we heard Cock Sparrer with I Got Your Number, Noise with a song called Blame, U.S. Bombs, Shot Down, and Tommy Gun, Farewell. Up next, I've got a few tracks from a 1987 LP from the legendary Los Angeles hardcore punk band Final Conflict. This was re-released last April, so you can get it digitally and on CD. After that, I got a few single tracks from a Detroit band called Beige Eagle Boys, and a new track from a California-based band called Discourse. Check this shit out. Maybe later I'll talk a little bit about American Horror Story. Season 4 just ended, so I don't know. I just wanted to say that I did finish Stephen King's newest book called Revival. I'm not really sure what I think of it just yet. It was a quick and easy read, and there were some pretty interesting parts, but from reading The Stand, which was an amazing book and one of his earliest books, to this one, I don't know. I feel a little bit let down, but I also feel bad saying that about Stephen King because I am such a big fan. I was reading reviews on this book after I finished it. It seems like a lot of people did love this book, but some were saying King didn't even write this himself. And the last book that he actually wrote was Joyland, which I love also, and which Stephen King actually references in this book. He actually references a few of his other books in some of his later works. So if you're like a true King fan, you'll know, like, when he throws shit in, he'll throw references in, then you'll get what he's talking about, and that's what I love about him. Anyway, I have no idea why King would actually release a book under his name that he didn't write. I don't know if I believe that or not. Maybe it is true. I have no idea. I know he can be kind of tricky.
Now
struggle where the story is told. Nothing to lose, so let's once again safe in the comfort of their own home. They got no skin in the game. Everything to lose, not a thing to gain. There's only one outcome when you play a losing game. Not my one. Not my one. Coercion, fear, and control. They play you like a goddamn fool. Jealous bastards watching unfold. Reconstructed where the story is told. Unnecessary that they feel the same. If the roles were reversed, you think they play their own fucking game. Not my war. Not my war. It's not my war. My war is with those who'll convince you. Still time for the retreat, straight to hell with those bastards. 'Cause their war is faithless, it leaves no winners. It's just it transforms. Another year, a new face. Not my war. Not my war. Do you think they play their own fucking game?
Okay, we heard two Final Conflict songs, Apocalypse Now and Crucifixion. Beige Eagle Boys with You Can Make the Beat Go Boom Baby. Connoisseur with Circle of Heads, and Discourse with Losing Game. The Beige Eagle Boys and Connoisseur, that shit came out last summer. That Discourse came out last month. Links to everything you hear and everything I fucking talk about on rebelsongspodcast.com, as well as contact information where you can get a hold of me. All my social media links are on there too, so if you're not already following me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, go do that now. So, like I said earlier, American Horror Story Season 4 just finished a couple weeks ago. I don't know what you guys thought of this season. Maybe you don't follow this, maybe you do. I myself wasn't too crazy about this season. It seemed to start off strong, and then it tapered down. It was kind of a mess. The stories were all over the place, and sometimes they would come together well, but most of the time it just wasn't clicking for me. I absolutely love Dandy, and I would like him to appear in an upcoming season of American Horror Story. I thought his character was one of the best created so far on American Horror Story. Like, man, I fucking love Jessica Lange, but this season, and Kathy Bates, but this season they both were really, they just weren't holding up. And Kathy Bates is a great actress, but their accents were fucking terrible. I couldn't place them. Like, her accent was like Canadian sometimes, and then it was like, I don't even know, it was fucking weird. And it was annoying as fuck. And Jessica Lange, the accent and the singing were very questionable. I enjoyed all the other freaks though, but my least favorite were the Siamese twins. I don't think they did a good job of presenting what Siamese twins actually look like. It just didn't look real enough. I really think this season took a nosedive, especially when they introduced Neil Patrick Harris. His character was ridiculous and I just couldn't get into it. It was kind of like they just threw it in there. I felt like it went way too far off track when there were already too many loose ends to tie up. The season finale was nothing special either. Like, don't get me wrong, I really got into some of these episodes and I really love American Horror Story. I just don't think this lived up to 1, 2, or 3. And if you haven't seen any of these, I would recommend watching them. Season 2 is probably my favorite. It's super fucking creepy. And with American Horror Story, it doesn't matter what season you start off with. technically they aren't related. There are a few things that come together later on, but it's not really necessary to have seen season 1 to watch season 2 or 3. But whatever. Season 3 was pretty good too. I know I had complaints about that one, but I just started rewatching these old episodes and they're all really fucking fantastic, and there's things in there that I didn't catch the first time. So anyway, season 3, The Coven takes place in New Orleans, and I will be heading over there this summer to check some shit out. I will be in the French Quarter, so if you have any recommendations of stuff that I should do, places I should go, things I should eat, I would love to hear from you. If you live there or have been there and you want to share some of your fucking favorite spots, let me know. I am definitely, the first thing I do when I get there after I fucking put my bags in my room, I'm heading over to Larry Flint's Barely Legal. I heard that shit gets fucking crazy.
I spit the non-fiction, tell you how I moved around with ex-cons and hitmen. Dirty work through the phone while you get home from a distance. Sorta like who you know is Don John, but he different, arms splitting. Ripping like mama's arms in the kitchen, young sergeant. Spinning that Jetta with Calvin Martin, Kev Martin. Spinning them parts with shells with sparking. I recovered the Lexus coupe from out of car spin. You seen a gorilla and men like the Darwin. And they played in the murky waters with a sharks. When shark scissors, I seen them creeping on me while they dark then. Far from a caution, part I'm an arson. Started with archer, snipers and marksmen. Shoved and linked and archer the Parsons. I stood on carpet stains with rain bars bent. My struggle with back to mock next to shark skins.
Where will you stay? There's no way out for you and me. It's not a game. Every fucking day, take a basic emergency. It all gets worse for you and me. Night is short, take it long. I feel my will to fight that door. And all those around me.
Alright, we just heard Unbreakable with Inked in Blood, Cold World with Hell's Direction, featuring Cool G Rap, and 18 Miles Never Look Back, and the last song we heard was Blacklisted Memory Lane, and that brings us to the end of this episode. I am going to ask you for one thing, and one thing only. Go to iTunes and leave a rating and review. It really does help the show out a ton. And reading all the positive comments also gives me a really enormous surge of motivation to keep banging out these motherfucking episodes. Until next time, guys, be safe and have fun.
Working, yeah, but I'm getting tired. I thought I'd have it worked out by the time I retired. Taking sips, so I need to, but I got a lot to do before I get old. No, I'm not really helping myself. Waiting, yeah, but I'm not too quick. Well, I got it figured out, but still nothing seems to click. Taking a sip, so I mean so, but I got a lot to do before I get old, and I know I'm not really helping myself. But I'm getting tired. I thought I'd have it worked out by the time I retired. Oh yeah, taking sips, so I need to, but I got a lot to do before I get old, and I know I'm not really helping myself. Shoot!
Maybe we'll get to waste a few heads along the way.
You just soldier and keep your mouth shut.